nice. You don't know the rules?
I have an aneurysm, why don't you?
There are...
Welcome to the Kill Count, where we tally up the victims in all our favorite horror movies and show you how they were made. Today, we are finally looking at Lisa Frankenstein, a kill count that was promised like last June. We never got to do it. It was delayed for so long, but now we're doing it. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So, what can I say about this movie except it's awesome? It's basically the story of Frankenstein, except not really. It's about this high school girl who accidentally brings a man back to life and piece by piece stitches him back together to make the perfect man. So, how many kills you're gonna get when you're trying to make a perfect man? Let's find out and get to the kills. The movie begins with an animated sequence showing a young man who's in love. The man falls in love with this young lady who falls in love with him, and the two of them run off together and become boyfriend and girlfriend. But then she leaves him and he gets struck down to an early grave and dies. But since it's animated, I'm not counting it. Thank you, Zelda. So anyhow, it's time to meet the main character, Lisa. But actually, I was talking about the other main character, title card. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Anyhow, Lisa got a sad backstory. One day while she was playing board games with her mom, a murderer broke into the house. She hid as the murderer got her mom. So anyhow, after being drugged, Lisa bumps into a seemingly nice guy named Doug. Turns out to be a dick. And then has one of the most messed up drug trips ever, where she wishes to be dead. Oh, man. And then she goes home, has a little freak out, and breaks the mirror. And then when she lays down in bed, she can't even get sleep because this drug trip is messing with her real bad. At least it's set to a great cover of, I could see clearly now that Lorraine is gone. Am I the only one who hears Lorraine? Okay. Anyhow, the next day, she goes to work and gets abused by her boss, Dick, and then goes home to watch some movies. So anyhow, while Lisa's watching her movie, she gets into a run-in with the monster. And after getting to know him for a bit, she gives him a total monster makeover, monster makeover, monster makeover. They're now the best of friends. Monster makeover, monster makeover. They're now the best of friends. And in turn, the monster gives her a makeover. Yeah. Am I the only one who thinks that hat makes her look like Blossom, though? After strutting to school looking like a total biatch, she gets a little cock block from her stepsis. Come on, sis. Not cool. Not cute, sis. So anyhow, after that interaction, she goes home and talks with the monster, and the two have a genuine heart-to-heart, until they're interrupted with a Rocky Horror reference. Damn it, Janet. And then Janet comes in upset about the worm in her food and talks about putting Lisa in a psychiatric home. But, the monster ain't down with that, so she die. let's talk about the cast. Catherine Newton is in Abigail and Freaky. Stay tuned. And Jennifer Pierce Mathis, who plays her mom in this, also appears in Freaky. Carla Gugino, I best know from Spy Kids as Ingrid. And then, of course, we got good old-fashioned Dale, whose actor is best known from Stranger Things, who, just like Dale, is a very specific type. And then, of course, we got Cole Sprouse, a.k.a. the kid from Friends, a.k.a. Cody Martin, a.k.a. another Frankenstein. And of course, let's not forget about the director, Zelda Williams, whose dad is Robin Williams. And man, I love Robin Williams. So anyhow, after they bury the body, Lisa decides to keep her murder mojo up and meets up with Handsy Doug. And she gets her payback by chopping his hand off. Ugh, that must hurt. Anyhow, after making a pun I liked, Doug tries to run away, and the killer puts an axe into his brain. Not kidding. To dance. This plot is ripped directly from Weird Science. The next day, Lisa is brought into questioning about Doug. She goes to find Michael, and she finds him in bed with her stepsister. Right then, the creature comes in and swings an axe down at Michael, chopping off something important. It sends his oversized bishop across the room. It also gets blood on her stepsister. Taffy is played by Lisa Sobrero, best known in the Philippines as a well-accomplished actress, but this is her first ever American movie. Wow. Amazing. Lisa has a heart-to-heart with Taffy, and she apologizes for everything. Aw, man. Lisa and the monster admit that they're in love with each other, and the monster reveals he's not fully complete. But luckily, he has just the part for that. Looking like he employed a tailor shaking hands. And this scene is scored to a cover of Can't Fight This Feeling by JoJo. I still prefer Edwin. But what you gonna do? A masked singer is a masked singer. But anyhow, prior to movies, Zelda has directed music videos for countless people, including JoJo. After Lisa has her last kiss, she burns to a crisp. Taffy, ever the keen observer, noticed a curious inscription saying Lisa was a wife. Cha-ching! The movie ends with references galore. First, the poem the creature is reading is a reference to Mary Shelley. Second, the rainbow suspenders, a nod to Zelda's dad, Robin Williams. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. I love you, Robin. Also, Lisa's been brought back to life, but who cares about that? Robin Williams, man. Robin Williams. great movie that was. Let's say we get to the numbers. Ah, man! I wore green! I counted 6 deaths in total. 3 women, 2 men. So there's your pie chart. Enjoy! Golden Chainsaw for coolest kill goes to Michael. Because, come on. Dog Machete goes to Lisa's mom because, come on, off-screen death. And that's it. This movie came out in 2024. I finally got to cover it, and it has been a blast. Next week, I got a true horror classic for you. See you then. On the next kill count. It's finally time, meaties, to kill count a true horror classic. We've covered the remake, but we've never covered the original. I'm of course talking about the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So, watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show for yourself. Then, on Friday, watch the kill count only on Sonic Productions. That's right. Anticipation is killing you. It's the kill count for Rocky Horror Picture Show. Remember, watch the movie first, then the kill count on Sonic Productions. I don't have to say it anymore. Once you've heard it once, you can't hear it enough. Watch the movie, then watch the kill count on Sonic Productions. That's right. Rocky Horror Picture Show could be watching on the phone. Always watch the movie before the kill count. The kill count is not a replacement for watching the movie. Thank you. For watching this kill count for Lisa Frankenstein. Happy Pride Month. I got a Lisa Frankenstein poster back here. Pride Month, I got this pride flag. Sticker that says make it gay. This little chime. If you saw by the trailer, next week we're covering Rocky Horror. Finally! I hope to see you there.